Greetings, everybody. Greetings, empowered souls. It's Shelly Bean. I hope you guys are doing wonderful wherever you are in the world. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you guys for being here. If you are returning, thank you for showing up again. I do appreciate you. So guys, I'm going to be giving the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements of Gemini Collective. Their divine messages from divine source and universe regarding your healing progress, your healing journey, and whatever else that you need to know at this time for your greatest and highest good and for your healing. All right. So with that being said, Gemini, thank you guys for hitting that thumbs up like button. I do appreciate that. It does help my channel continue to move through this thick algorithm. So I do appreciate that, guys. I do a lot. And also, if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe and share and hit the notification bell as well whenever you want to be notified when I upload. Okay, so Gemini, I hope you guys are doing all right. It's Monday here where I am in the United States. So let's get your first message from this Angel Signs Guidance deck. So I got a couple of new decks here and they're pretty thick, so kind of just bear with me when I try to shuffle. All right. Thank you, Gemini. Okay. Hold on, guys. We're starting already. Okay. Divine Source, Divine Spirit. What message do you have for Gemini Collective regarding Gemini's healing progress and healing journey? What does Gemini need to know at this time? Please and thank you. They're also kind of slippery, guys. What message do we have for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements regarding Gemini's healing journey, progress, and status. Okay, I'm going to say not to take all these. All right. Let me pull a card. I'm going to put, okay. I was about to pull a card. All right. We have Divine Detour. Okay. Divine Detour. What stands out to me first off, before I read this, is that there's a lot of yellow and gold, which for me is very connected to some of you guys, your solar plexus chakra, which is right above your belly, your stomach area, which, you know, represents confidence, courage, inner strength, the seat to your power, and willpower. Yes. Okay. It says the universe is adjusting your path to match your soul's evolution. If a door has closed, it is because it no longer resonates with who you are becoming. Okay, so there's a divine detour, Gemini, and you may find that some things that you may want, or some doors are closing because it no longer aligns with who you are becoming, who you are transforming into. And the divine detour doesn't mean necessarily no. It could also mean that some certain things that you may want or maybe trying to manifest may be a bit delayed. But whatever detour or course correction that you're being given at this time, Gemini, you can best believe is for your highest and greatest good, and that you will find that is actually even better than what you imagined, or even better than what you had imagined or wanted in the first place. So that's for some of you guys. So just allow divine source in the universe to move things around a bit for you, and just go with the flow. Don't try to control anything, but just patiently go with the flow and let divine source and universe do what it does in order to course correct you into the right path, into a better path. And of course, you won't be sorry when that happens. Okay. All right, Gemini. So I know there was a similar message also for, I think, Capricorn or Scorpio. I want to say Capricorn. Okay, Gemini. Let's get you a message from this Ascendium Oracle deck, which is about affirmations. And as I always like to say, and if you're new, I always like to encourage, whenever there's an affirmation that you're being given by divine source, at the least, you want to write it down and speak it out loud into the universe, you know. But if you want to take it even further, you can do a burn and release. So you write down the affirmation, then you burn and release it in a safe place, of course, or you can bury it back into the earth outside someplace. But if you don't want to dispose of it at all, that's fine. But at the least you want to do is you want to write it down and you want to affirm it out loud into the universe. So you want to speak it out loud, and you want to speak it. When you speak it, you want to believe it, you want to feel it, and you also want to make sure or say it loud enough that your cells are listening. You want your cells to listen to your affirmations as well. Holy Divine Spirit, what other message do you have for Gemini collective at this time? What affirmations do you want Gemini to have? Okay. Higher power. It says, I am supported by a higher power that works beyond time, space, and my conscious understanding. I love that. This is another card that, well, shoot, a lot of these cards from these decks have so many beautiful colors and artistry. And I keep thinking about the colors of the chakras that are very much illuminated in these cards. But this is also the affirmation that you want to write down and speak out loud at the least. And make sure that, again, you're when you say it, you mean it. You mean what you say. And you're saying it out loud so that your cells can hear as well. All right. That higher power, Gemini. All right. I like that. I just kind of feel like you're getting the same message as either Capricorn or Scorpio. So some of you guys could have Capricorn or Scorpio very prevalent in your natal chart somewhere. And what angels of light messages do you have for Gemini, Divine Source? Please and thank you. What angels of light messages do we have for Gemini regarding the healing progress and healing journey? Hold on, guys. Okay, sorry about that. I had to get that card that flew out of the deck. Okay, so we have Archangel Jophiel. Okay. Archangel Jophiel works on the golden ray, drawing wisdom from source. Okay, let me stop for a second. It says Archangel Jophiel works on the golden ray, drawing wisdom from source. The first card, where there's like a lot of yellow and gold that I was drawn to, that for me also connected to the solar plexus chakra. This right here. Okay. Ask him to illuminate you and help you to connect with your own deep knowing. He will also help you to learn and absorb information. So if you are studying or involved in any form of education, divine assistance is available to you now. Call on Archangel Jophiel for direction and strength. He will help you to remove negativity and become open-minded, clear, and wise. The angels remind you it is time for you to wear the golden cloak of wisdom, to visualize yourself surrounded in gold light and be wise. And the affirmation is, I connect with my inner wisdom. So you have another affirmation, Gemini, and you are surrounded in gold light. The gold light right here that talks about divine detour. Nothing is ever coincidence. I don't even, that word has not been in my vocabulary and I don't know how long. I don't even use that word. All right. So I love this message for you guys. Call on Archangel Jophiel. And again, your affirmation is, I connect with my inner wisdom. Again, write it down, speak it out loud, burn and release if you want, or dispose into the earth. All right. And lastly, Gemini, let's get an angel number and message for you. Divine Source, Divine Spirit, what angel number and message do you have for Gemini Collective as we close out? Okay, we have 1414, which says difference, intelligence, dynamics, making a difference, failures, personal or spiritual development. It says happiness is linked to self-expression, growth, and experience. Learning from failure is key, Gemini. Happiness is real, possible, and around. Understand its process and the pursuit of it. Joy is fluid. It's in the little things and the big ones. Fails are fun. Start fresh. Fails are fun. Start fresh. Interesting. Fails are fun. So Divine Source is also saying for you guys to have a different and new perspective on whatever you deem as failures or a failure. Okay. Is there any more message? Okay. Let's get another angel message, angel number for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Divine Spirit. Ten, soul mission, independence, soul mission, alone time, learning, healing, aspirations. Take a few deep breaths and focus inward. You need time to think things over and consider your options. At this time, you must rely solely on yourself. You might not believe it, but you're heading in the right direction. What appears to be a lull in activity is just a natural part of the process. So I think the word is supposed to be mission here. They spelled it miston. I don't think that's correct. I think it's supposed to be mission. But anyway, yeah, this definitely it coincides with divine detour, having to make a course correction of some kind. But definitely 1010 is also your number. So you could be seeing numbers 1010 and 1414. Or if you're not seeing them now, you might be seeing them after this reading in the near future. So these are your messages, Gemini. I hope that you found these messages, that they resonated and that you found them to serve you well in some way, shape, or form. As always, guys, until the next upload, be well and be at peace. Ashe.